So Tom, how was medal race Sunday?
It was pretty tough. The racing was good. We had nice wind and pretty much in the same area that we were racing, so it was nice racing, but yeah, a bit tough for me.
Yeah, well, we only had 6 boats out there, so that was a bit different. You know, often looking for more boats on the fleet. But yeah, I mean, the racing was close, especially between the top 3. There was no problems with the quality there. But yeah, in the end, some of the other guys who we didn't really keep an eye on ended up getting us. And you know, I really enjoyed the racing up until that point. That last run was very, very frustrating. So I suppose, yeah, that's racing. But yeah, it was definitely close.
So how intense was that medal race?
It was pretty intense. Like first lap, everyone was real close together, so it was pretty tough trying to, because there's kind of 1 or 2 guys that you're trying to keep an eye on, and then they've got another 1 or 2 guys, and then the guys that they're trying to got another 1 or 2 guys, and because everyone's trying to beat them, yeah, it's all short-term thinking, so it's pretty intense, and everyone's just kind of getting on each other's case pretty hard, but yeah, it's frustrating when someone just sneaks around the outside or gets something a little bit easier and other guys are copying a little bit harder.
Were you under pressure during the race because you had such a dominant week and it all came down to how you performed in this race?
Yeah, well, I guess like with this format, it doesn't really matter how good you sail this week. So going into today, 1 point or 2 points or 3 points is nothing. So it's a bit disappointing, but it's racing and that's this format. And next week we might have a different format.
So Ryan, you had a chance also to win today. What are your views on this racing format? Is it good? Is it bad?
I mean, it's certainly good if you're on the right side of it, but it's pretty heartbreaking if you're on the wrong side of it. I mean, as a sailor, I guess watching this week, like TB did deserve to win this regatta. He was the most consistent, so I feel, you know, it's pretty frustrating there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's the way forward. It obviously keeps the racing extremely tight, and it would have been good to watch maybe for the spectators. Yeah, I mean, and as Tom said, like you just can't discount any boats in that series. There, the 6 boats. Yeah, you're keeping an eye on 1 or 2, but realistically, you can't just do that. You've got to keep an eye on everyone. So, yeah, I mean, it's a different element of scoring, and we've never had that before. So, yeah, I suppose it was good to give it a go, but yeah, it could be pretty heartbreaking if that was the system at the Olympics.
Do you think these racing formats are making it really confusing for both the media, for the fans, and also for the sailors, because we're testing so many formats?
Well, to be honest, this week in the sailing instructions, I think we sailed the whole week and no one really knew what was going on. But the difference between qualifying and finals racing, with the use of so many different formats, we didn't really know which one we were using, and it's just really confusing. And yeah, I just don't think it helps us, and it makes us kind of less motivated, I guess, if we don't really know what's going on. You can't put 100% effort into it. You just pretty much go out and sail, and that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, I did spend most of the week pretty confused about the scoring system, but also trying not to think about it too much because it'll just do your head in if you don't know what's going on. So, you know, I mean, this event this week, it's not a major event for us. The Worlds is obviously the target later in the year, and we know how that scoring system works. That's always the same. So, you know, just taking it race by race, really, and trying not to think about it too much this week because, you know, they're trialling stuff, they're trying to figure it out, so we'll let them figure that out and we'll just do the racing.
Thank you so much, guys. Really good work during the regatta, and hope to see you soon.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.